What's going on, everybody? It's AG here. Let's go ahead and preview Texas and Michigan, arguably the game of week 2. First off, Texas is favored by 6.5. Matchup predictor, Texas favored by about 74%. So to recap here, Texas made the playoff last year, loses a ton, but they do have Quinn Ewers back. Michigan won the national championship. They lose pretty much their whole roster and their head coach. But as far as how both these teams looked in week 1, this is a good matchup. Both top 25 teams. Texas beat Colorado State 52-0. Now, Colorado State is not just a top 25 team, but they are at least an FBS school. Obviously, they are a group of 5 school, and they dominated this team a lot more than a lot of teams that played, FCS schools, Division II schools. So Texas, I thought looked pretty good week 1. Quinn Ewers looked good, and the question marks for them were, can they replace all the skill positions they lost to the pros? Xavier Worthy, A.D. Mitchell, J.T. Sanders, both the running backs that were going to be starting this year have been hurt. So I thought Texas looked good. I thought their offense looked explosive. Defense obviously looked good, only giving up 0 points. As for Michigan, they had a little tougher competition. Fresno State, I would say, is no pushover. So I'm going to give Michigan a little defense there, as far as Fresno is probably a top 10 G5 school. So that's not just a pushover. Now, you would hope you could beat them by more than that. They did struggle at first, but Fresno can play. But Michigan beat them 30-10. I was surprised Michigan didn't start Alex Orji. I kind of thought that would happen going into this year, but as we know, Michigan lost almost their entire roster. JJ McCarthy, Blake Corum, among others, lost their head coach, Jim Harbaugh. So how are they going to look? Now, the main takeaway for me is Donovan Edwards kind of got shut down. Obviously, you can see he's not here on the rushing leader. That's Mullings. So they kind of shut down Donovan Edwards. He was kind of expected to be the bell cow for them this year. I was expecting an Alex Orji and Donovan Edwards backfield duo, Now, Loveland at tight end is a matchup nightmare, so he's going to give Texas some fits probably. I think this is going to be a tight game, particularly being in Ann Arbor. That's never easy to win. And we saw last year when Harbaugh was out, Sherrone Morgan still won ball games. He beat Ohio State. He beat Penn State. But this is not nearly the same team for Michigan. Going into Michigan and Ann Arbor is not going to be easy for Texas, but I think Texas can get the win here. I think they win by more than 6.5, but not by just a ton more, probably like 7 or 10. But I think Texas gets the win here. They look good in week 1. But who do you think wins this game? Let me know. Comment down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe.